Fabrice took some random organelles off the cytoplasmic streets and asked them to test out a new product. The following are real organelles, not actors. We took them out of the cell membrane, but they don't know that the place they are in has been sprayed with Fabrice.
Wow, this place really smells like the endoplasmic reticulum with that good old ER.
What's the endoplasmic reticulum?
Well, the endoplasmic reticulum is an intracellular highway for organelles and cellular molecules to move from one place to another. The endoplasmic reticulum is filled with cisternae, or membranous tubes and sacs.
That's awesome. What's it like?
Well, there are two types of endoplasmic reticulum, rough ER and smooth ER.
Well, what's the difference?
Well, rough ER is covered with ribosomes, which makes it rough.
That's rough.
I know, right? Anyway, these ribosomes cover the flattened sacs, and together they make phospholipids and proteins. Rough ER is seen mostly in cells that make a lot of protein for export, such as cells in digestive glands and antibody-producing cells.
What about the smooth ER?
Well, the smooth ER is different. Smooth ER doesn't have ribosomes, which makes it smooth. While it is uncommon, smooth ER is used to make lipids, such as calcium, testosterone, estrogen, and cholesterol.
Hey, I think I know something about the smooth ER. After all, I did pay attention in Mr. Zhang's freshman biology class.
Really? What do you remember?
The smooth ER, I believe, is mostly found in kidney and liver cells, where it detoxifies poisons like alcohol.
That's absolutely correct. In fact, excessive drinking of alcohol increases the amount of smooth ER in your body. Rough and smooth ER work together to form an interconnected network.
Yeah, smooth. Next organelle.
This smells like the Golgi Apparatus. Apparatus. I remember my days in the old Golgi, living so close to the nucleus. The old Golgi was discovered by Camillo Golgi in 1897.
What's the Golgi Apparatus?
The Golgi Apparatus were a system of flattened member cells, flattened member sacs, that are very close to the nucleus. They take the proteins and the lipids that are made by the ER and they label them and transport them throughout the Golgi Apparatus.
That's incredible. Tell me more.
Well, the Golgi Apparatus puts somewhat of an address label on them, so it directs it to different parts of the cell. And as they travel through, they transfer their substances that they need to different parts of the cell.
Hey, I think Mr. Z's freshman bio class is coming back to me again. Isn't it true that the Golgi Apparatus gives protein labels and to new lipids?
It absolutely can in very many different ways.
That's incredible. Look at all the different cells that that our new Fabrice product smells just like their homes.
You do know that the ER and the Golgi Apparatus smell like cell waste.
Next organelle.
Wow, it smells just like a vesicle in here.
What's a vesicle?
A vesicle is a small spherically shaped sac that is surrounded by a single membrane and is classified by its contents. Each cell has many different vesicles, each performing a different role.
That's so cool.
Yes. These vesicles often migrate to and merge with the cell membrane, and as they do, they release their contents to the outside of the cell.
I think one more time Mr. Zhang's bio facts are coming to me. Aren't there many different kinds of vesicles?
You're right. There are many different types, like lysosomes and peroxisomes, as well as glyoxysomes and endosomes. Lysosomes work with the Golgi apparatus to break down large molecules, and they also digest worn-out organelles and kill cells that do not function well in a process called autophage and autolysis. Their peroxisomes do not work with the Golgi apparatus, but they are often abundant in liver and kidney cells. They often neutralize free radicals and detoxify drugs.
Man, that's a lot of information. So, what's the peroxisome named after?
Peroxisomes are named after hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, which they produce after breaking down fatty acids and alcohol.
Hydrogen peroxide? You mean like the chemical I so painstakingly wrote a lab report on in Mr. Zhang's freshman biology class?
The same. Other unimportant vesicles include glyoxysomes and endosomes, which are rarely found in seeds of plant and in cell membranes.
So what you guys are saying is that the endoplasmic reticulum, the Golgi body, and ribosomes all work together to get proteins in, through, and out of the cell.
Absolutely!
Wait, alright, so everybody, take off your blindfolds.
At least it looks better than it smells.
Yeah, your Febreze is a really terrible product.
Febreze, the only product that can make your house smell like a dying cell.